Semi-presidential systems are a combination of both presidential and parliamentary forms of government. To learn more about those, I suggest you watch these two previous videos. A commonality that all semi-presidential systems have is that they have both a president and a prime minister. Now, there are also parliamentary democracies that have presidents as well, but in those systems, the president is mostly a ceremonial role, while in semi-presidential systems, both the president and the prime minister have executive powers. There are as many variations on democracy as there are countries that practice it, but the differences between countries using semi-presidential systems are greater than the differences between presidential republics and parliamentary democracies. So in order to simplify this, we are going to focus on the two most prominent styles. Let's first look at the premier presidential system used in places like France. In this variant, the president is elected by a nationwide popular vote, and the prime minister and cabinet is elected by parliament. The other type is president parliamentary system, which we find in good old Mother Russia. In this system, the president is elected by a popular vote, but the prime minister and cabinet are chosen by the president with the consent of the parliament, which in Putinist Russia is not too difficult. In premier presidential systems, the prime minister and his cabinet can only be removed by parliament, while in a president parliamentary system, both parliament and the president can force the prime minister or the cabinet to step down. Executive powers are distributed differently depending on the type of semi-presidential system used, and in many cases there is no official distribution of powers. In France, there is no official distribution of executive powers, but an unofficial convention has been reached that if the prime minister and president are from different parties, then the president will handle foreign and defense policy, while the prime minister handles domestic and economic policy. In Russia, the president is pretty much in charge of all policy decisions because he picks the prime minister, and Putin gets whatever Putin wants. You will find that the type of semi-presidential system a country selects will usually reflect their former colonial masters. Most of the former French colonies in Africa have selected a premier presidential system, while most other countries using the president parliamentary system were former Soviet states. Some of the advantages of a semi-presidential system are that a fixed-term president can provide stability, while a prime minister responsible to a parliament can provide flexibility in policy. And having both of these empowered positions can result in power sharing between political parties and limit winner-take-all situations. However, it could also institutionalize conflict within the government, and a direct election of the president could give rise to populist authoritarians who feel that they have legitimacy and powers above the law. So whatever government you decide to try out, there will be advantages and disadvantages.
Take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have the facts of life. The facts of life.
If you want to know more about symbolism of political ideologies, then go ahead and click this video right here. Or if you are interested in something more somber and controversial, then click here to learn about the numbers behind abortion. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.